pretty hands. Like, that's why I keep my nails done, because that shit is ugly. Anyways, so today is a story time about, oh, them bags under my eyes, y'all. I'm getting sidetracked. So before I get started, I let my baby put us on lipstick yesterday, girl. As y'all can see, she got this shit everywhere. Her whole face was this. My hair color, matter of fact, this color is probably about the most ghetto-ish I ever did. I ever let my sister do. Like, what the hell? Anyway, so I'm fresh off of work, but this story time, it was my second request. I had one for shit. How I found out I was sorry. How I found out I was pregnant, and what was it like giving birth, and I think she said something like, let me just look on my baby phone, cause oh, it would be dead. Wow. Something about my pregnancy. So I'm answering two stones. Okay, I'm answering two requests at once, cause that's like kind of semi the same thing. So also I wanted to say for Angel Love with her picky be this is for you. No gum chewing, no nothing, just simply rambling. So you better enjoy Miss Peaky. Okay. Ever since I started working for Apple, like, I be saying little stuff like it's starting to piss me off, because like it's just starting to piss me off, like every little thing. Anyway, my baby phone not working, so I'm gonna get on with the story time. So when I found out that I was pregnant, basically I was 3 months pregnant, and it was Hurricane Harvey. I was with my boyfriend at the time. I had to look at this side profile. So I was with my boyfriend at the time, and we were staying at a hotel because Harvey had came, which is of course that and baby daddy. So I was with him at the time, and like it was these his homeboy and homegirls. They had stayed down the way from in the hotel basically. So like the girl was pregnant, and she kept on telling me, she was like, girl, you pregnant. Like, she just, I don't know if she just wanted to be me to be pregnant because she was pregnant so bad. I'm like, bitch, you telling me that every day. Like, but she would. And we're back. Disclaimer, please don't judge my daughter because she's bad, okay? Anyway, but her face is perfect like Rudolph, but she gotta pop. Because pretty girls don't do that. I keep trying to teach her that, but it's kinda a little bit like I let my baby do what she wanna do, for the simple fact she's a smart kid, and she's not disrespectful, and she's not just, I don't know how to explain it. It's just how I feel as a mother. But I have been trying to make her stop doing certain stuff because she's about to start school, and it's just not going to be her and mommy anymore. So, but however, if y'all 304s get on here trying to play with my child because she stuck up the middle finger, yeah, y'all know I'ma eat y'all up. So that's that. Now back to the story. So anyways, the girl kept on like, oh, you pregnant. She want to be pregnant so bad because her baby daddy and my baby daddy was cool. So I guess she thought we were supposed to be twinsies, but she was like, been pregnant. So I still remember her, girl. She was a stripper and everything. my channel because if they ever run across that shit, like it's just so weird. They probably post me like this. I wanna be seen so bad or something, like, you know. I just hate that, so I'm just leave them out of it. So basically, that happened. So one day we had went to the store or whatever, and when we went to the store, girl, it was me. It was me, him, and her, and we went to the store, and I was like, girl, let me just grab this this to myself. And excuse me, come on now, I'm trying to make a video. You doing too much, you got to sit down. So I was like, act like y'all don't see her because I think she just want me to, like, she doing stuff on camera just cause she know, like, I'm on camera. So, but later on down the line, y'all going to know why my baby is acting like a baby, and if you are a mom, then you already didn't put two and two together. So anyway, I got a pregnancy test or whatever, and she was like, I tried to sneak it in my purse for my baby daddy, girl, and we get in the car, she told me, girl, I told you you was pregnant, and he told me I'm pregnant, and I was like, girl, like, bitch, you ain't have to fucking say that shit. Like, I was so mad, I looked at her, and I'm just staring like, I bought that behind his back. If I wanted him to know, I would have told him. Like, it really made me mad, girl, because we sitting in this little ass, hot ass car. Yeah, my baby daddy had this hot ass car, was so motherfucking hot, and that goddamn car is so damn raggedy, like, but I ain't judge him, because I'm down for the cause, you know, you stay down for the come up, but it was just like, okay, I'm already in this hot ass car, and there's 4 people in this bitch, and we packed, like, I feel bad, he was so small, I feel bad, and then she all up in my business, like, damn, is you finna read my text messages too, like, girl, pissed me off. So the whole way back to the hotel, he told my pregnant, like, he was happy, and I'm like, first of all, he already know my situation, so I'm really just like, the fuck, like, anyway. So when I initially found out that I was really pregnant, skip that whole part. When I found out I was pregnant, I went to my mama's house, and my fat ass brother, he was like, I was throwing up, and he was like, pregnant, and I was like, fat, like, mind your business, but he was right. So I went, I took a pregnancy test. Of course, I was pregnant, y'all, and I had told, like, my baby daddy, like, we had caught up or whatever, and I told them, like, excuse me, told him everything. I went to the doctor. She was like, yes, you're 3.5 months, you're almost 4 months, y'all. My stomach was flat as this box, like, flat. Then I'm motherfucking, I'm like, finna be 4 months, like, calculations started popping up in my head, like, what? So, girl, talking to my baby daddy or whatever, so I guess he excited telling his parents and stuff. I'm still hiding it from my mama, because I'm like, how the fuck? But then when the doctor had told me I was finna be 4 months, girl, I got my mama crying, because I'm like, what? I'm not gonna say that, because my child is beautiful, and I'm very thankful for her. So I'm just, yeah, but 4 months, and girl, I done been partying, drinking, clubbing, smoking, like, living my best motherfucking life. I was so fucking girlfriend. I thought she did it again. Y'all see how she looked at me like she really tried me on the cool. So I'ma let her try me though. I'ma let her do it though, cause she thinks she's slick. Anyway, so y'all, my mom was like, the first thing she told me, do you know the daddy? And I was like, yes. And she was like, well, y'all have a good look. No, she said, well, I wish y'all could look. I'm like, baby, he ignored me. And when he ignored me, I was like, oh, hell nah, what the fuck I got myself into? Just some bullshit. So, y'all, he ended up coming late or whatever. And I was just like, by that time, I guess I'm pregnant. I hope it's a boy. And I was like, I hope it ain't no boy because I don't want it to look like him. God was just going through it. So, his mama had picked me up from the hotel one day to bring me to contractions just started and I was pissed off. So they took me to a room and they was like, we gonna put this balloon up you. When a balloon come out, that means you such and such centimeters dilated and we gonna start pushing or you gonna be something. I don't know what the fuck. I really can't remember. It was like almost 4 years ago. So I was like, okay, so I'm waiting on the balloon thing to stick out. Like I'm steady checking myself going to the bathroom and then I started getting contractions. Alright, hush. And don't make me say it again. So I started getting contractions or whatever and she really started to irritate me. I am sorry if y'all hear this, but y'all already know I don't give a fuck at the same time. It's me and her YouTube channel anyway, so if y'all don't like what my baby doing and y'all don't like how I'm saying stuff, then bitch, get the fuck. And let me say something real quick. That one ass just like, I don't know if you come on my channel and try to fuck with me purposely, but like, I will beat you the fuck up, so it don't matter. But let me just say this. Okay, let me just say this. Let me just say this real quick. Pause the story. I be seeing so many ASMR artists get negative feedback. I don't know if y'all just know not to play with me or people just don't fucking play with me because I done had this channel for like 3-4 years or 3 years or 2 years and I have never got no negative nothing. And when I did, like somebody was like, oh, what's that mustache or something like that. Like, bitch, you tried it and I ate his ass up. He blocked me. Start getting on his mama ass and his dead ass granny ass. Like that. And then a lady that was worried about Corona more than Corona was sleep after chest to chest. My mama and I was passed out for like I was passed out for like hours. I was so tired. I didn't get no sleep and I woke up, girl, and I had been watching LMN. So I'm like, bitch, these people gonna steal my baby. Like, I'm trying to think of escape plans. I'm trying to look at it like, you know, I'm trying to sleep one eye open. I don't want my baby going to the NICU or nothing like that, or leave my room. Like, I need to make sure that's my baby. Like, for a long time, I was like, bro, what if they switch my baby? Like, I need to make sure she is who she is. Like, this is my baby. Yeah, just shut the door. So, yeah, that's what was giving birth. But my child, she's very special. She's really my best friend, and I love her. Like, I never, in none of my years, like when I was growing up, I was always wanted to watch people kids. I never thought, like, hey, like for a long time, I was like, I'm gonna have, excuse me, I was like, I was gonna have 11 kids, but when they're babies, I'm gonna keep them. Then when they get like 4 or 5, I'm gonna get them up to somebody who wants them. I just love babies so much. Babies like my mama, she just had a baby, and I cannot leave my little brother alone. But when he get older, I already know, like, I can't fuck with him because I don't like kids. I like my kids. So this is what that was. For the people who don't have no kids, I recommend you should fucking try it. Cause it's boring. Might as well start your family, because even if you're not successful or where you want to be, I just feel like that's an excuse just not to do it, for the simple fact, like, even if I was to be a millionaire, married, 3 houses, 5 cars, like, I still wouldn't be ready to be a parent. It's not about what you have or what you got, or it's not even about who you is either, because everybody is different, every baby is different, every experience, every life is different. Like, I'm sure when Beyonce had babies for the first time, she had a hard time because everybody is new to being a mother. So like, if you saying, oh, it's not time yet, or you not ready, baby, you could be 50 years still not gonna be ready. Like, it's all a mind thing. So that's my story time on my pregnancy, about my pregnancy and me going through it and birth. I hope all y'all having a good ass day, night, morning, whenever y'all see this. And Angel, I hope this hoe was to your likings, because all I did was talk, and I think I made it long enough, and I didn't chew no gum, and I ain't do no inaudible. Missy, Miss Picky, my Miss Picky is but I get it, because I'm picky, especially about me, and I'm so picky. That's why I am where I am now, because I am